Beautiful people, what's going on? I'm on Phenomenal Financial Freedom. It's the Phenomenal STEMist. Before I get to talking about me trying out my hand in crypto, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it if you do. If you log into YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, won't you? And don't forget, Phenomenal STEMist. It's been a year. It's been a year since I wrote that book, and it's still on Amazon now, still selling. Not best selling, but it's selling. So feel free to check out that book to prepare your students in STEM. And if you're looking for something for your kids to do during the summer, don't forget my online STEM camp or my 3-month STEM prep program. Or if you want something for longer, you can go for the whole year, Phenomenal STEM year. It's your choice. But June starts soon. June starts soon. All right, all right, all right, all right. Not www.phenomenalstemist.com. Good evening, good evening, good evening, mother. Mother, you're not into crypto. Are you trying to get into crypto, mother? Are you down with the crypto? All right. I don't know who's watching, but I see a lot of you watching. I had to come on early because I'm going to be hanging with family today. But I said I wanted to try it out. I wanted to try out livecoinwatch.com online with you. Um, the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Now, I told you before, I did this before about a month ago. I don't know everything about crypto. I don't purport to know anything. But what I know is that I have some. That's all. And I want to try something out with you guys for you to give a little risque, be a little risque. What are the top 10 cryptocurrencies? The top 10 cryptocurrency. All right. Top 10 best cryptocurrency of 2022. I put this on this article on Phenomenal Financial Freedom from Forbes, and this is what they think. Number 1, Bitcoin. Number 2, Ethereum. Number 3, Tether. Number 4, the US dollar coin. Number 5, the Binance coin. Number 6, the XRP or Ripple. Number 7, Binance USD. And number 8, Cardano ADA. Number 9, Solana. And number 10, Dogecoin. These are the top 10 cryptocurrencies. I don't know what cryptocurrency is. It's a type of currency based on software. I don't know where you can decentralize paying people from all over the world. We are a globalized society. I do believe there's going to be a role for cryptocurrency. And back in 2018, and back in my mother says, no will for me, never paid to listen and learn. Okay. What is it? What is Chris? It sounds eerie. It's cryptic for sure. It takes a lot to get in, especially if you want to get into the professional trading versus Coinbase. Most people use Coinbase. Some people use Coinbase Pro. It takes a lot to get in, and you got to sit at the computer. It involves definitely computers, but it's computer money, mommy. I don't know what cryptocurrency is. I am not a financial advisor, but on Phenomenal Financial Freedom, we seek to learn many things. And back in 2018, I got hip to it. My friend told me about it, and I put some dollars in it, bought some Ethereum. All right. And so, but I didn't look at it, and it crashed, and I didn't come back and keep paying and buying and buying and buying. I didn't. And I'm kind of glad I didn't because I had other priorities like debt. It's all about diversification and your Roth IRA and charity. You know, there's priorities. But now I have a little bit more wiggle room. I have a little bit more wiggle room to consistently get into it. So I put some in it back in 2018, let it ride. So I made a profit. Praise God. I made a profit. And now it's time to just continue with. I know it's crashing, but it crashed back in 2018 too. That's life, and you could do a little risk. I learned to risk 3 to 5%. That's nothing. That's what they say. Put some money in it. Not too much, not 90% of your assets, but 3%. So if you have $100,000 worth of assets, then put $3,000. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's what you can risk. It's what you're worth, what you can risk. All right. So anyway, back to my original point. Um, if you have credit card debt, don't get into Bitcoin. Pay off your credit card debt. Pay off your like your car loan debt. But if those of you who are debt free, like me, outside of the mortgage, and you're putting money towards your mortgage principal that pays off even your mortgage early, and you still have money to spend, you've put your money in your Roth IRA for safety, you put your money in your 401k for safety, you give a faithful tithe and offering because God first, right? Like all that money is settled in, and you still have like $100 because you're not wasting money on Starbucks anymore. You're not wasting money on foolishness anymore and cable anymore. And you're like, wow, I have like $100 to $200 extra after I do everything I need to do. I still got money. Now, that's you who are you. I'm talking to you. Anybody else, I ain't talking to. Anybody else, I'm not talking to. But you're young and you don't have any bills at all because you're living in your mama's house. You are who I am talking to. Retirement sources are applicable. No, you would never put money on your retirement money on this, but this is for your retirement, if that makes sense. Your retirement belong in safe vehicles, but this is an investment tool that you can use as well. I see a lot of you watching. Feel free to tell me who you are. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen to live cryptocurrency. All right, live cryptocurrency. Can you see that? You see my screen? Hope you can see my screen. Live cryptocurrency. So this is a website. This is a website that helps you to play around. Helps you to play around. Let me see if you can see it. Okay, good. So remember I told you the top 10 cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Those are the top 2. And see, this is Bitcoin and this is Ethereum. And then Tether. See that? Tether is next. These are the highest market share. And then the USD coin, and then the Binance coin, and then Ripple, and then Binance USD. This is where Forbes got their information. You can go on to livecoinwatch.com to see what all these people are saying. Now look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is worth $30,000. One Bitcoin is worth $30,000. See that? One Bitcoin, $30,000. It Yesterday it was worth 30,200. Now it is currently worth 29,000. See, it went down. It went down actually. Now, for the last year, it started at 40,000 and went up to it went high up to almost $70,000. So somebody who bought Bitcoin in November of last year bought almost $70,000, right? But look, it crashed down to 30. Somebody who bought at the high in trouble. Let's say they put $1,000 in to invest in Bitcoin to get like decimals worth of Bitcoins. They currently only have $500. Here's the thing: if you look at where it started back in whenever it started, it was nothing. It was worth, if somebody just took $240 and invested in one Bitcoin, they would have so much money today, right? And let's say they just kept investing. Oh my God, they would be millionaires. I invested back in here, like here. I didn't invest in Bitcoin, but like let's say I had bought Bitcoin at 8,000, I would have made a lot of money too, because it went all the way up to 70,000, right? What did I buy? I bought Ethereum. There's Ethereum. Ethereum It's like it's a coin, right? Just a computer coin. I'm gonna keep it simple. I bought Ethereum. Now, if somebody bought Ethereum back in 2018, like here, it was worth what did it say? $400, right? And guess what? Went up to $4,000. So if they bought one, invested like $500 in with one coin, right? Then they would have $4,000 today. They didn't like me. I didn't keep investing. Man, imagine if I just kept buying every month for 200. It crashed. I should have bought it. I should have bought it back in 2019. I should have kept buying. I should have kept buying. My God, I would have 50 coins by now, and 50 times 4,000. That's at the high, right? 50 times 4,000. Lord Jesus, let me just do that math to cry. Let's say every month for the past between 2018 and 2020, I was just buying coins, and I had 50 coins by them because it was so cheap at the time. 50 times 4,000, I would have $200,000. Well, I would have had $200,000 in February of this year. It crashed. See, it crashed. It crashed. So now it's only worth $2,000, but still, I would have 100. I would have $100,000. I would have been able to just sell that John and pay off my house or something. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's not the role of Bitcoin, right? So, what's my point? My point is this is a very profitable investment if you buy it at the right time. If you buy it at the right time. So let's go to. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to go with teaching you how to buy it. So I'm not gonna really teach you how to buy it, really. Actually, I'm going to I'm going to basically show you how to use livecoinwatch.com so you can practice. So you can practice if you don't want to risk any money. So for those of you who have credit card debt, car loan debt, and you have to work on getting that debt down, right? You can practice for right now as you learn. So what do? You create your own portfolio. I've created a phenomenal financial freedom portfolio. There it is. Phenomenal financial freedom portfolio. So you can create your own. Right now it has nothing in it. So let's say what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a new transaction. And I'm going to deposit, let's say, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. ETC. Bitcoin. BTC. Right? And I want to deposit, 100 Bitcoin. Now, I don't have 100. I don't have $2 million. You see what I'm saying? But that's let's say I deposit 100 Bitcoins because I had $2 million. Now you're not going to do that. And then at a new transaction, you're going to deposit Ethereum, ETH, and you have one ETH done. So now you have basically two coins, 100 Bitcoins, one Ethereum. I'm going to change that Bitcoin to something more realistic. I'll do that later. And then we have Tether, which is USD. Add new transaction. I'm going to deposit. So we have Tether, right? I'm going to have one Tether. So now I'm going to do that for the rest of the day. And I'm going to come back and we're going to watch how this grows. It's not going to be a 100 Bitcoins, but one tether is $1, right? One Ethereum, we invested, let's say, $2,000. We're going to see what's to our portfolio over time. All right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to make your own portfolio. Livecoinwatch.com. You can create your own portfolio and you can trade. We'll talk about the trading next time. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So next time I'm gonna be more realistic with Bitcoin. I'm gonna probably put 0.0. Like, let's say I want to invest $1,000. $1,000. Next time I'm going to, not next time like next week. Yeah, probably next week. I'm going to look at what happened with the $1,000 that I invested in the top 3 coins, the top 3 cryptocurrency. What happened? Did it go up or did it go down? All right. It was fun talking to you guys. Hopefully, Mom says it's too risky for her. Listen, 5%, 3 to 5%, meaning if you have $100,000 worth of assets, only invest $3,000 to $5,000. Right? That's it. If you have $10,000 worth of assets, then only invest $300 to $500. $500 ain't nothing. You get my point? So that, you don't invest 90% of your income on crazy things, but how many of you guys throw away, like I look at some Starbucks, you go to Starbucks one day, you spend $10 already. And some of you are going to Starbucks 5 days a week. So listen, say, you know what? I'm going to stop going to Starbucks and I'm going to invest in Bitcoin instead. So you save yourself $50 from wasting on Starbucks, and you probably lose some weight too, because the sugar in those Starbucks coffees are like horrendous, and they're probably making you fat. There you go. Problem solved. You don't have to necessarily invest hundreds of thousands of dollars, but 3%, it's not that bad. All right, guys. I'll come back to see what happened when we invested $1,000 in cryptocurrency. All right. You guys have a good evening. I don't think I see any questions. Yeah.